We're at the little flower shop, just looking at flowers. Those are purple flowers. I like the red ones. Do you see the red ones?
Oh, okay.
Where are the red? Where are the red flowers? Those are red. I love those. Good morning, everybody. We're out and about. Mom and I decided to take Callum to the bakery. It's been the first time I've been outside since coming home from the hospital. And the weather is super. It's just so pretty today. And Callum really has to be outside every day. So even if it's just a little walk. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go. We're walking. Callum got his half of a pretzel from the bakery. He's happy. This is also Linnea's first time in the baby carrier. Well, we're going home or we can go on the swing. What would you like? Swing? Okay, let's go to the swing. It's also Linnea's first time in the baby carrier. So it kind of got off to a little bit of a rough start because she wanted to be held and I had her laying on the floor in the baby carrier insert for newborns, and she was screaming. Oh, I see a little flower. And Callum didn't like that very much, that she was crying. He wasn't mad at her, but he was mad at me that I was trying to get his shoes on and he wanted to stay with his sister. So I am so out of breath. So it was really nice that he was so concerned about his sister, but it's definitely harder getting two kids out of the house. Okay, come on, let's go the swing. I was hoping that, well, I was thinking to myself that I really need to join a gym because there's really not going to be any other way for me to actually get cardio, because having two kids really changes the game a bit. When Callum was this age, I could just put him in the baby carrier, we'd go on hour-long walks. It was so therapeutic and so good for me. But this time, since I've got a toddler walking with me, we're quite slow. So I'll have to probably take some time out to do something for myself, like exercise, but when do you have time? I don't know how moms do it with multiple kids. I'm kind of just new to this. Oh, look at the water. Don't you love these fountains, Callum? You see these everywhere in the little villages. Whoosh. You're so happy, huh? What? Baby sleeping. Yeah. My mom said that these are lilacs behind. I'm going to show you guys. Aren't they beautiful?
They smell even better.
They do smell amazing. Yeah, they smell so good. So you said you can't grow these at home?
Not in New Orleans. We're too far south.
Too hot.
Yep, too hot.
Yes.
Are you talking to Roman?
Yes. Yes.
Roman?
So when I say in that day, you don't in the pool. On this very day, no hot, no the pool. I'm saying in the house.
You need a pool?
No.
No?
Okay.
Kind pool. Something really funny is Callum has started calling people by their first names. So he started calling my mom. He calls me mommy, but I always say mom to my mom. And so Callum has started saying mom because he thinks that's her name. And he still calls her nanny, but he seems to also think that your name is mom, which I guess it is. Yep. To me.
Yep.
And then he's also started saying Roman's name. So he calls Roman Papa, of course, but he's also started acknowledging him and talking about him as Roman, but he says Roman. Can you say Roman?
Roman, yes.
Roman, yes.
Night night.
Yeah, Linnea went night night. That's right. She's
baby.
Yeah, she's snoozing. She's right here. Happy, happy, happy. You're such a good brother to take care of her and want her to be happy. It really worried you today, huh? When she was crying and Mommy left the room to go get your shoes, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. That's gonna happen though, bud. It was kind of different with you. I didn't have any other distractions with you. You know? I don't think I ever let him cry. You just kind of did it a lot.
No matter what you did.
No, pretty much. But she looks super adorable. She's just sort of snoozing right there. So she's nice and toasty. So yeah, she's still quite little. She's not even a week old yet. So her body temperature is not quite regulated and all that kind of stuff. So she's quite bundled, but she's quite happy. Yeah, sweet girl. My midwife came today, and Linnea's doing really well. I'm doing really well. We just have to work on getting her to gain weight. She's not really losing weight, but she needs to gain weight, and she hasn't quite gained weight yet. So part of it is she was over 9 pounds at birth, and my midwife said she just needs more. She just needs more food. So yeah. So I'm gonna start taking a couple of supplements to help because I am pumping a lot for her. So I'm gonna start taking a couple of supplements to kind of help with things. It's so crazy. I didn't have any sort of supply issue with Callum, but my midwife said, yeah, but he was also 2 pounds lighter at birth, so he just didn't need as much. And then you had more time to kind of let things regulate. But right away, you know, she's needed more milk to, in order to survive. And the good news is she hasn't lost weight, so she's doing really well with that. But she, like I said, she just needs to gain her birth weight back, and she hasn't gained. So, you know, just keeping it real with you guys. New motherhood. I think the expectation is that everything goes easily and everything is normal, and people don't really talk about things like, you know, supply issues or stuff like that, because I think a lot of times women are ashamed of it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You just have to accept reality and do what's best for your baby. So I'm gonna start taking some supplements and pump and get what she needs until things kind of regulate on their own. And if they never regulate on their own, then we'll address that then. Tomorrow she's going to the doctor for her next, they call it an Untersuchung. For the Germans, it's the U2. And she's got her doctor appointment tomorrow for that, and we'll talk to her doctor and see what he says. Hopefully he's happy with the progress. And then my midwife will come again on Wednesday. So they definitely keep you busy here with all the doctors and midwives and all that stuff, but I'm not complaining. I'm so happy that, I'm so happy that we have the midwife that we have that comes and checks weight, and we don't have to go anywhere. And even if everything's good, it's just a good peace of mind knowing that your baby's healthy, because there's so much worry in those first couple of weeks. So all is well, all is good.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Seesaw, seesaw, seesaw. Whee! Bump, 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 bump.
That's a happy boy.
That's a happy nanny.
I love hearing him say seesaw.
Bump, bump, bump.
Aww. It's been a few hours since we vlogged, and that's because well, I'm actually alone in the apartment right now. I'm here with Linnea, and my mom and Roman took Callum to the hospital because he woke up from his nap with a really bad fever and just coughing and just super sick. And basically said we needed to take him to the doctor because we have a newborn in the house, and yeah, and he's already been all around her and all up, you know, in her business, and just, it's a little worrisome because I don't want him to be sick, but I really don't want her to get sick either. So it's a little stressful at the moment. So Roman and my mom took him up to the doctor. It's a little weird not being with Callum because, I mean, I'm his mother, so I kind of feel like, well, I should be with him, but I also have Linnea, who can't have anyone else with her because I'm breastfeeding. So, you know, I didn't want to take her to the hospital with sick people, so we're just, she and I are sitting here and hanging out. I think it's kind of starting to hit me what having 2 kids is like. And I think before you have the baby, you're kind of in this fantasy of, oh, how wonderful it is to be in that newborn phase. And I never really had a nice newborn phase with Callum because of the colic and stuff like that. With Linnea, it's been very enjoyable and very wonderful, and she's got such a sweet little personality, but I think it's hard to focus just on her. It's hard to even focus on anything right now. I'm trying to pump and I'm trying to nurse, and there are just so many things that have to happen around me that require mommy. So I think I'm just sort of realizing what having 2 kids is really like. And there's definitely a lot of prioritizing that I have to do, that I'm realizing, you know, this is not as important as this. Yeah, I'm just kind of overwhelmed. I'm kind of overwhelmed by everything. And I think just realizing that my mom is leaving in about a week is a little stressful, because then I'm on my own during the day, you know? I'm just a little stressed, to be honest. And I'm a little stressed because I love my kids so much and I really want to do a good job for them. And it's just a little stressful because you can't do everything. Naturally, things get left behind and it kind of makes you feel like, ugh. No, you look like you want to nurse again. Okay. Okay. You little miss. Why are you so grumpy? Why are you so grumpy? I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.